Hi guys, hope this finds you well. Today I wanted to chat to you about an article I saw a few weeks ago in the Sydney Morning Herald, I think it was, that said 1 in 4 Australians are financially stressed, right? So what does that mean? It basically means that financially stressed is unable to pay the bills on time, keeping us awake at night, basically spending as much as we're earning and going around that hamster wheel on a continual basis. Some of you might be listening thinking, yeah, that's definitely me. So it's said in the article that 50% of those who are stressed, it's due to bad debt. So I wanted to touch on that today and obviously finding solutions to overcome that before going to investing in the first place. So the 50% of bad debt or the bad debt is essentially things like credit cards, personal loans, car loans, and indeed your principal place of residence. Anything that's associated with non-income producing. So we need to eliminate those in our lives or absolutely keep them at bay so that we've got the ability to save money to be able to go and invest, right? So we talk to our clients about 3 non-negotiables. And one of those is to have a cash buffer in our life. So 3 months of savings or 3 months of equivalent spending to have at all times, every day of the year for emergency circumstances. So if we haven't got that, then we need to work our way to that before we actually go and invest or go and create more wealth. The second part of it is a property buffer. So if we've got a property portfolio, and some of you listening may already have some properties, we need to make sure that we've got that buffer sitting there for emergencies like hot water systems or increase in interest rates or tenant vacancies, etc. So it's again a non-negotiable that we must have in our life. The third part of it is insurances. Now some of you might be saying, yeah, it's a dirty word to me and I want to avoid it, but the fact is you need it. Right, you need it because your biggest asset is yourself for most of you working out there, and if something happens to you, you're exposed dramatically, especially if you've got family. So we get health insurance, we get car insurance, we get home insurance, but not a lot of us get the full gamut that we need to cover ourselves in the event of an accident or indeed death. So if you're sitting there saying, I'm in bad debt at the moment, or I've got some elements of bad debt, we've been working with clients for a number of years now with really effective tools that can get you through that period so that you can sleep easy at night. For those of you who are already investing and have rid yourself of bad debt, but you need to monitor your cash flow and create that further wealth, obviously you and I need to have a coffee as well. But essentially today I wanted just to bring you the fact that if you're sitting in a position now where you don't want to be, we can take you to that next level just via some really strong planning and programming through our systems and processes that we use at Solvair. Hope you found that interesting, and we'll talk soon.